And we're back. It is season 3 of the Napoli career mode. It is an all or nothing season. It's me, Duck on Steroids, and today we're going to have a jam-packed episode. We've got the start of the season. We've got a lot of important decisions to make after not a disappointing season, but especially in the Champions League, we underperformed, especially to the capabilities that we know were good enough. Obviously, we lost to Manchester City. They're a great side in the game, but can't be too upset about it. But at the same time, we should have done better. We can do better, and we've got a lot of important decisions to make, like Lukaku potentially leaving this season. He's 33 now. We're going to get to that in a minute, but for now, we're going to need to sign this man to a longer contract. I know he left in real life to go to PSG, but this is a different universe. We've won the Scudetto twice. We're making our intentions clear that we want to win the Champions League, and I think that's enough to convince this man to stay here at Napoli, especially with the front line that we've built. And if we replace Lukaku, we'll make it even stronger. So we're going to offer him a new contract here. We're going to offer him quite a bit of money, maybe more money than I needed to, but I thought I'd reward him for the really good couple of years he's already had. Gave him a big old contract as well. So 5 years, 200 grand, £1 million royalty bonus. And that's it. Cavachilier, not for sale. He's going to be staying here at Napoli. I have set up my scouts. So usually I look at free agency, but last season I just wanted to keep it simple. And got a couple of options down there last year. As you can see, I am negotiating to sell Lukaku. It might not be that we do sell him, but at the same time, if we do, we'll have to get a replacement in, especially with these stats going down, all sorts of business like that. As you see here, we're trying to get in a backup right back to De Lorenzo. Nothing too expensive, but like a young right back, also Italian, because Italian league, got to get some Italian players in, and Coyote. Got a soft spot for him, especially in FM. He is unreal. So we're just gonna pick him up for this Napoli career mode. Why not? He's gonna be, like I said, back up to De Lorenzo. Probably won't play a bunch of minutes, but he'll improve. And it's a nice addition to have. So it's a good price for him. They're happy with it. I'm happy with it. Not that much money you'll spend on him. Let's see, we're starting to try to build up some funds as well. We sold Lejeune? I don't know how to pronounce it. We got him for free, and we've made pure profit on him, which this was the Prem. Great. I'm not going to show you every transfer out, but I'm going to show you a couple here and there, because a lot of them aren't worth sort of showing on camera. £18 million for Billy Gilmore from Newcastle as well there. As we sign another sort of rotation player here. But it's a strong rotation player. You might have saw him near the start of the video where I showed all players that were tracking on the last 12 months of their deal. But it was between him and his AC Milan counterpart, Kalulu. But we've got a TL here, Malik TL. He's taller. I know Kalulu's quicker, but Malik TL's 6'4", £27 million. I know it's a little bit dearer for a backup, especially in this league where the money's, it's not the same as the Premier League where you got loads of money spent. And here's a sad moment right here. He is a channel legend at this point. And he is a legend in this career mode. I know we're only in season 3 and he's only had 2 full seasons, but pre-patch Lukaku, where he was on the poacher mentality, was unreal. He scored goals and goals and goals. Did he break the record? I can't remember. It's been so long ago now, but he either did break the Serie A record or got close to it. He was a goal machine. It was fantastic to play with, an absolute joy to play with. And we wish him all the best. We sold him at a decent price for a 33-year-old in the last year of that deal. And he's gone. And then this Jabroni's gone as well for 12 months. Who is he? I don't remember. Don't know. And as you can see here, this is who Seattle's replaced. He replaced Nathan. If I'm pronouncing that correctly, who knows? Don't really matter too much. But we have got rid of him. into more transfers. It's jam packed this episode. I love it. We were scouting quite a few, like, so as you can see, Vlahovic, Boniface, Santiago Jimenez, who I've in previous iterations of this game I've loved using. But this new gen just chilling there, 19 years of age, Serbian, 82 rated. Dragovic, he looks, that name as well, Branislav Dragovic, what a name. So we're going to negotiate with old Michael here. You know, I'm not going to slap him around the head because I really want to. And we're just going to negotiate a deal. It is going to be quite pricey. But, you know, we've just sold our striker. We need to replace our first team striker. We have to. And it's going to be quite a lot. Sell on clause wise, I don't think I'm too bothered, but you know, I don't want to give Michael Arteta any sort of extra money at this point. So we're going to negotiate the contract down. We could have just afforded the deal as it was, but you know, we're going to get the value for this deal. And we'll eventually agree a deal here of £80 million with a 15% sell on clause, which is fine. We're not going to sell him. It's the last season. Fuck you, Michael. So here's our man right here. He's good height, strength, speed, everything you need. Musiala seems happy about the deal, as he's doing his medical right here, right now, and he's going to be a new number 9. I see him. Musiala's like, look at this, we signed a new striker. They're all happy with it. Like, our front line is outrageous now with Dragovic. Obviously, he's unproven at this point because we haven't seen him. He's still a youngster, taking that number 9 shirt. But Rodrigo, Dragovic, Kvaratskhelia, and obviously Musiala in the 10 position. So these things, you know, that's just a healthy front line. Also a healthy sort of sign here is Destiny Udogie, obviously Italian national. So, you know, I think you're probably sick of me saying this. I'm in Italian league. Oh, Italian players. So we've signed Udogie. Kirkers is a good player, but at the same time, if weirdly it feels like he's hit a wall in terms of his potential. Like, I rate him massively, even though he's joined Liverpool in real life, and I should really hate him. Like, as a player, I rate him quite highly, and but in Udogie in this game, he's just, I think he's like 86 rated at this point, and he's fast. He's got everything. I know it's a hefty fee of 72.5 million, and we do sell Kirkers to Atlanta. We bought their left back, and they bought us, so we've bought a better left back for basically 32 million. So you can't complain too much there. Like, we've done well. I think it's a healthy deal. I think it improves our team, improves our squad, and we're going to do a lot better with this, I think. So, yeah, we're going to see what's going on, and it should be okay. And what a debut Dragovic is having here, by the way. First game here against Fiorentina, Dragovic with the opening day goal. Nice little play, finds enough space. Absolutely. Don't want you to see where, because, you know, probably not appropriate, but at the same time, he absolutely whacks it into the top corner. De Gea had no chance, and that was in slow-mo, that goal. And he looked fast. And he gets another here as well. Really good finish. Showing his speed, showing his power, and he's already looking like every bit of money we spent on him. We spent £80 million. I know it's a big investment, especially for a young striker, 19 years of age. But look at him. Look, just the raw capabilities this man has. He's only going to get better as well. He's 82 rated now. By the end of the season, he could be 84, 85, maybe even higher. And he could be an absolute menace, especially if we're looking at it sort of 3-4 months in the future. And we're getting to the Champions League and stuff like that. He could be pivotal in us having a successful season. Actually, I just wanted to show you the goals of Dragovic as we get a nice, comfortable 3-0 win here. It's got a lot going on in this episode. This is about 5 hours, edited in about 20 minutes. So I hope you guys enjoy it. So, first win in our books. We've still got to sell some players. We're still, I think, in terms of the team, we're set. Like, I think we just got a few bits of dead wood, and we just want to get rid of that. But before we do so, we're going to get into another game here. So there's a couple of crazy games that I had. Obviously, where the game updates and stuff like that, sometimes the game changes so much, especially in career mode, that your tactic that worked before doesn't work. But against Juventus here, we take an early lead. Cafchidier. I'm glad he stayed. Like, I was contemplating selling him because of his last year's contract, and obviously he went in real life. But obviously, if you're selling in the last year contract, you ain't gonna be worth much. And Dragovic, they're getting the assists as well. You can't complain too much. It does really well there. We're keeping him. I don't care if he's got in real life. I usually try and sell players like that, but at the same time, want to win everything. See, Rodrigo getting a goal. We're putting Juventus to the sword here, like we did last. In all honesty, Juventus are kind of, out of the three teams that we've been playing, they're kind of the easiest to play against. Sorry, my phone's just going off there. How rude. Eh? How rude. I've turned it on mute, but I think it's vibrated so much. I was like, what's going on here? Anyway, where was I? Yeah, they're kind of the easiest team out of the big three. AC Milan kind of give me a bit of trouble. Like, Inter give me a bit of trouble as well. But Juventus, as you see in here, we're just pushing to the side. No thought of bother. And you do see us later in the episode. We do play them again in the reverse fixture. And a little bit of spoiler, we spank them. Absolute domination. They just don't move a lot. They just defensively, like the midfield as well, they don't do a lot. And as you see here, that is naughty. Instant red card. Alessandro there was going to batter him and all. He weren't having none of it. And that is a nice little tidy. Another 3-0. Was it 3-0 against Fiorentina? I'm pretty sure it was. So back-to-back 3-0 victories. We're flying top like in the league as well. We're doing really well. League is not the priority this season. There's one priority this season, and that is the Champions League. If we win the Cup or the League alongside that, great. This is all or nothing. We've got to finish the story. Cody Rhodes style. Finish the story. The story of this career mode from day one, well, part one was win the league. We've done that first season, no trouble. As we continue our Champions League campaign with a strong win away from home from Galatasaray. I'm not going to show you all the sim games in the group stage, but I'm forward to show the first couple. But now we've done that, the second priority was to win the Champions League. And last season we failed to do so, as we had to get a 1-1 draw away from home from Club Brugge. But we failed to do so. So we need to, this is it. There's no season 4. There's only season 3. That's it. If we don't do it, we don't do it. And, you know, I won't say this career mode's been a failure, because I've loved it. I've absolutely loved it. I love this team, you know. I've loved uploading it and sharing it on YouTube, across Twitch and stuff like that. I've had, like, obviously, I'm tiny channel, minute, you know, like, just, no one's watching, really, like, in grand scheme of things. I've got quite a few views first video. Overall, I've probably got, like, 4,000 or 5,000 views, which I'm really proud of, and it might seem like a minute number, but at the same time, I'm proud of it, I like it. But, you know, I've enjoyed this. It's been exciting, and I've had a few engagements with like people that have commented and stuff like that, and have messaged me and stuff, and it's been really nice. And I'm seeing this crazy game here where we're at home to Atalanta, rather, and we're 1-0 down, and Tonali gets sent off. I didn't think it was a red card. Now, if you guys think differently, just please let me know. But I thought that, like, yes, it's definitely a card. It's a yellow card, but a red card's a bit drastic. As you can see here, I've had to change things. And I've put Musiala as the deep line playmaker, pretty much, because I didn't really want to sub him. I thought we had the capabilities of it, despite the defensive stats, he still could do it. And for the half-time whistle, we get a goal back. I was so fuming, I didn't even watch the replay. I wasn't having none of it. And I think it woke me up a little bit, because I went on a bit of a revenge mode. Even despite being down to 10 men, like, I played it quite direct, but at the same time quite safe as well. So I was waiting for Dragovic or Rodrigo or Cavaliere to make the perfect run, and where the cam weren't there, it was like they weren't pressing the CDMs. It was quite weird. It was one of them games where if they just pressed us, pressed our two midfielders with their three, they probably won this game. As they do get an equalise in this game here. I probably gave away. Well, I gave away that we didn't lose, but you'll see shortly who does win. But that was a tidy finish right there, because Kinesi probably should do a bit better. But you know, I actually rate this goal over top through ball, and he just sort of puts it past goal. I don't know if he's finessed it or if the goal he's got like a touch on that. Doesn't matter. I see it's only a minute. They're trying to win the game. I think we just counted at this point. And Rodrigo, with probably one of the most easiest finishes he'll ever have, into basically open net. He has to be there, obviously. Really good run, and it just perfectly timed counter attack. Cavaliere again been so good this season, well every season really. And Rodrigo getting a goal. I can tell you now, I've played the entire season, so I know what happens. The front four, the entire squad, but the front four, beautiful. I love the team that was built here. Absolutely love the team building we've done. As you can see here, that's also a bit of a naughty challenge. I think it's his second yellow card. I would have only gave this yellow card. It looks like the ref gives him a straight red card here. And yeah, we've both got 10 men each at this point now. And they're still going for it, and we're trying to kill the game off. So it's an interesting sort of story that we're telling in this game here. As you can see, they take out Cavaliere again. He's got battered pillar to post this game, but that sets up the last goal of the game, where we go on the attack. Cavaliere times his run, waits for the fullback to cut in, and then kind of runs it in, creates the space. Doogie runs down the channel, looks for space, looks for Cavaliere, who does find. Cavaliere turns in, finds Dragovic, finds a bit of space for himself. Nice little turn, puts it near post, and that is 4-2. And that is the winner. The fans are excited. The gaffer's excited. The team, look at the team cohesion there. They're loving it. Dragovic has definitely settled in very, very, very quickly, and he's done so exceptionally well at this level. And I'm so glad, because I was really torn who to buy. That's why I showed you the other options. I think Boniface was at the bottom. I think Vlahovic was probably third, and certainly Thiago Jimenez was probably my second choice, just because I know that he can perform. I've used him in previous games. Obviously, it's a different game, but I've got that connection with him where I'll make it work. I love Jimenez, and who did he pay for? Paid for one PSV, for the other one. I'm blanking out, guys, but not Ajax. Ooh, I don't remember now. Don't remember the names, yeah. Anyway, don't know. He was fantastic in that game. Look at that crazy game. And, before this video ends, I've got to show you the craziness of the next game. We beat Napoli 5-2. Not Napoli, we're in Napoli. Joe, you're an idiot. We beat Inter Milan, the Snake Boys, 5-2. We were 2-0 down. I was going to show this as well, but I didn't want to make it a long video. I wanted to come back with a nice, kind of timed video, 20 minutes, a lot of action, showing you what's going on. But then we had this message. Scott McTominay, obviously, we're not using him that much. He is an important role, and he's not playing that many minutes. So we're negotiating to sell him. We've had a few offers. We've had counter offers rejected, and we've, trying to hit a happy medium of selling him at a good price. See there, Man United are in for him as well. That'd be quite a nice little run-back story of him going back to Old Trafford. And as you can see there, as we're going to end the episode, this is the this is the scoreline that was just crazy. We absolutely just battered them to this post. They had no chance in this game at all. Again, Dragovic getting more goals in this game. 6-0 against Juventus. They're just an afterthought in this series, really. They haven't really impacted it too much. Inter Milan have been mostly the main sort of antagonists in this kind of series. And obviously, City last season were like the big sort of villains to the story. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Most of the next episodes are from the live streams itself. This was originally going to be a live stream episode, but where there was still music in the game because I didn't turn off the feature of turning the music off in the cutscenes where you buy and sell players, because it has a little piano thing going, you know. Yeah, that would be a copyright strike, but I don't monetize it. It wouldn't have mattered too much, but at the same time, I didn't really want that against me. So I decided to just edit it and just give you an action-packed episode. And yeah, a lot of the next episodes should be quite easy to just upload. So I'm just going to schedule them ahead, so you're going to have a nice flow of episodes coming up. Anyway, if you did enjoy, please give us a like, subscribe, give us a little comment down below if you've gotten this far in the video. If you have, thank you. It means a lot. And yeah, I've had an absolute joy uploading these and just like streaming, uploading, like putting my content on YouTube. It's been fantastic. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Thank you much and peace.